Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we discuss question number 4, part number 3rd of exercise 10.2, which is sine into theta plus pi by 6 plus cos into theta plus pi by 3 is equal to cos theta. Left hand side is equal to sine into theta plus pi by 6 plus cos into theta plus pi by 3 by using formula sin alpha plus beta. Sin theta cos pi by 6 plus cos theta sin pi by 6. We use formula sin alpha plus beta. Sin alpha cos beta, cos alpha sin beta, plus here we use formula cos of theta plus pi by 3, cos of alpha plus beta. We have cos theta cos pi by 3 minus sin theta sin pi by 3. Cos of alpha plus beta is equal to cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta. We know that value of cos pi by 6 square root 3 over 2 plus cos theta, value of sin pi by 6 1 by 2, cos theta cos pi by 3 equal to 1 by 2, sin theta and sin pi by 3 equal to square root 3 over 2. We can see that sin theta square root 3 over 2 and minus sin theta square root 3 over 2 are cancel each other, and cos theta plus cos theta 1 by 2 taking common from cos theta multiply 1 by 2 cos theta multiply 1 by 2, we have cos theta plus cos theta. Cos theta plus cos theta is equal to 1 by 2 into 2 cos theta, and 2 is cancelled out by 1 by 2, which is equal to cos theta as required on right hand side. Part number 4 of question number 4, sin theta minus cos theta multiply by tan theta by 2 over cos theta plus sin theta multiply by tan theta by 2 is equal to tan theta by 2. Taking left hand side, sin theta minus cos theta tan theta by 2 divided by cos theta plus sin theta tan theta by 2. We know that tan theta is equal to sin theta over cos theta, so we can write it as sin theta cos theta, and tan theta by 2 will becomes sin theta by 2 over cos theta by 2. Similarly, in the denominator, cos theta plus sin theta and tan theta by 2 can be written as sin theta by 2 over cos theta by 2. The denominator of sin theta is 1, and the LCM of 1 and cos theta by 2, we have cos theta by 2. LCM cos theta by 2 and 1. Cos theta by 2 is multiplied by sin theta. We have sin theta multiplied by cos theta by 2 minus cos theta multiplied by sin theta by 2. Similarly, in the denominator, LCM of 1 and cos theta by 2 is also cos theta by 2. Cos theta by 2 multiplied by cos theta, we have cos theta by 2 plus sin theta multiplied by sin theta by 2. Cos theta by 2 in the numerator fraction and denominator fraction are cancelled, and we close the formula sin alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sin beta. which is equal to sin alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sin beta is equal to sine of alpha minus beta theta minus theta by 2. Cos theta by 2 plus sin theta by 2 becomes cos of theta minus theta by 2. Here we use the formula cos alpha cos beta plus sin alpha sin beta is equal to cos of alpha minus beta. It can be written as tan into theta minus theta by 2, and theta minus theta by 2 is equal to theta by 2, which is required right hand side. Part number 5, 1 minus tan theta tan phi over 1 plus tan theta tan phi is equal to cos of theta plus phi over cos of theta minus phi. Taking left hand side, we have 1 minus tan theta tan phi over 1 plus tan theta tan phi. We know that tan theta is equal to sin theta over cos theta, and tan phi will become sin phi over cos phi. 1 plus sin theta over cos theta and sin phi over cos phi. We know that tan theta is equal to sin theta over cos theta. Therefore, tan phi will become sin phi over cos phi. The denominator of 1 is 1. The LCM of 1 cos theta cos phi will becomes cos theta cos phi. Cos theta cos phi multiplied by 1, we have cos theta cos phi, and 1 multiplied by sin theta sin phi, we have sin theta sin phi. Now in the denominator, LCM of 1 cos theta cos phi is also cos theta cos phi. So we have cos theta cos phi multiplied by 1 cos theta cos phi plus 1 multiplied by sin theta sin phi, we have sin theta sin phi. In the denominator cos theta cos phi, numerator and denominator are cancelled, and we have cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta. Cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta is equal to cos of alpha plus beta. In place of alpha we have theta, and in place of beta we have phi. Similarly, cos alpha cos beta plus sin alpha sin beta equal to cos of alpha minus beta, which is cos of theta plus phi over cos of theta minus phi is required right hand side, which we have to. Similarly, question number 5. Show that cos of alpha plus beta multiplied by cos of alpha minus beta is equal to cos square alpha minus sin square beta, and it is equal to cos square beta minus sin square alpha. Here we have three expressions are equal. We take first expression equal to second, and then second equal to third. Solution start करते हैं हम इसका. Cos of alpha plus beta multiply by cos of alpha minus beta. Cos of alpha plus beta का फार्मूला इस्तेमाल करते हुए cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta. और इनके दरमियान मल्टीप्लिकेशन की अलामत है, देयरफॉर मल्टीप्लाई बाई कॉस ऑफ अल्फ़ा माइनस बीटा विल बिकम्स कॉस अल्फ़ा कॉस बीटा प्लस साइन अल्फ़ा साइन बीटा. Here we use formula a minus b into a plus b will becomes a square minus b square. So we have cos alpha cos beta whole square minus sin alpha sin beta whole square. It can be written as cos square alpha cos square beta minus sin square alpha sin square beta. Since we know that cos square alpha cos square beta it can be written as 1 minus sin square beta minus and sin square alpha is equal to 1 minus cos square alpha. By fundamental identities we know that sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta and cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. तो cos square beta को हमने लिखा 1 minus sin square beta और sin square alpha को लिखा 1 minus cos square alpha. Multiplying both terms cos square alpha multiplied by 1 cos square alpha minus cos square alpha sin square beta and sin square beta multiplied by 1 minus sin square beta and minus into minus plus cos square alpha sin square beta. cos square alpha sin square beta प्लस वाली टर्म माइनस वाली टर्म से कैंसिल हो जाएगी और हमारे पास आ जाएगा cos square alpha माइनस sin square beta, taking as equation number 1. Now we can change cos square alpha is equal to 1 minus sin square alpha and sin square beta is equal to 1 minus cos square beta. Due to negative sign of 1 and cos will be changed. 1 minus sin square alpha minus 1 plus cos square beta minus 1 and plus 1 are cancel each other and we have cos square beta minus sin square alpha. From equation 1 and 2 cos of alpha plus beta cos of alpha minus beta is equal to cos square alpha minus sin square beta and cos square alpha minus sin square beta equal to cos square beta minus sin square alpha. तो हम इसको इस तरह से लिख सकते हैं फ्रॉम इक्वेशन 1 एंड 2 cos of alpha plus beta multiply by cos of alpha minus beta is equal to cos square alpha minus sin square beta and which is equal to cos square beta minus sin square alpha as required. Sin into alpha plus beta plus sin into alpha minus beta over cos into alpha plus beta plus cos into alpha minus beta equal to tan alpha. Taking left hand side sin into alpha plus beta plus sin into alpha minus beta over cos into alpha plus beta plus cos into alpha minus beta. अब ये इसमें चारों फार्मूले आ रहे हैं साइन अल्फा प्लस बीटा साइन अल्फा माइनस बीटा कोस अल्फा प्लस बीटा कोस अल्फा माइनस बीटा. तो हम इन चारों फार्मूलों को एक्सपेंड करते हैं. वी नो दैट साइन अल्फा प्लस बीटा इज इक्वल टू साइन अल्फा कोस बीटा plus cos alpha sin beta. Similarly, plus sin alpha minus beta is equal to sin alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sin beta over cos alpha plus beta is equal to cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta plus cos of alpha minus beta is equal to cos alpha cos beta plus sin alpha sin beta. We can see in the numerator cos alpha sin beta plus minus cos alpha sin beta are cancelled each other and sin alpha sin beta is cancelled by plus sin alpha sin beta In the numerator we have sin alpha cos beta plus sin alpha cos beta, which is equal to 2 sin alpha cos beta. While in denominator cos alpha cos beta plus cos alpha cos beta will becomes 2 cos alpha cos beta. 2 is cancelled by 2 and cos beta is cancelled by cos beta, and sin alpha over cos alpha, it will becomes tan alpha as required on right hand side. Question number 7. Part number 1. Cot of alpha plus beta is equal to cot alpha cot beta minus 1 over cot alpha प्लस cot बीटा. इसमें हम लेफ्ट हैंड साइड को लेकर राइट हैंड साइड भी प्रूफ कर सकते हैं और राइट हैंड साइड को लेकर लेफ्ट हैंड साइड भी प्रूफ की जा सकती है. टेकिंग राइट हैंड साइड, cot alpha cot beta minus 1 over cot alpha plus cot beta. We know that cot alpha is equal to cos alpha over sin alpha. Similarly, cot beta will becomes cot beta over sin beta minus 1. और डिनोमिनेटर में हमारे पास cos alpha cot alpha becomes cos alpha over sin alpha और plus cos beta over sin beta. Denominator of 1 in the numerator is 1 and the LCM of 1 sin beta and sin alpha. Here we have LCM of sin alpha, sin beta and 1 is sin alpha, sin beta, cos alpha multiplied by cos beta, cos alpha, cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta multiplied by 1, we have sin alpha sin beta. Similarly, in the denominator LCM is also sin alpha sin beta. Cos alpha multiplied by sin beta, we have cos alpha sin beta plus sin alpha multiplied by cos beta, we have sin alpha cos beta. Sin alpha beta in the numerator and denominator are cancelled and we have the formula cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta is equal to cos of alpha plus beta, and cos alpha sin beta plus sin alpha cos beta is equal to sin of alpha plus beta, and cos over sin, if the angle is same then cos over sin will be converted into cot of angle alpha plus beta as required on left hand side. Similarly, part number 2 of question number 7, cot of alpha minus beta is equal to cot alpha cot beta plus 1 over cot beta minus cot alpha. यहाँ पे भी हम राइट हैंड साइड ही लेंगे, cot alpha cot beta plus 1 over cot beta minus cot alpha. First of all, we convert the expression into sin and cos. Cot alpha is equal to cos alpha over sin alpha. Similarly, cot beta is equal to cos beta over sin beta plus 1 over cot beta is equal to cos beta over sin beta minus cos alpha over sin alpha. We take the LCM in the numerator and denominator. Sin alpha sin beta, LCM of sin alpha sin beta and 1 is sin alpha sin beta. Cos alpha multiplied by cos beta, we have cos alpha cos beta plus sin alpha sin beta multiplied by 1, we have sin alpha sin beta. In the denominator, LCM of sin beta and sin alpha is also sin alpha sin beta. Sin alpha multiplied by cos beta, we have sin alpha cos beta minus sin beta multiplied by cos alpha, we have cos alpha sin beta. In the numerator, sine alpha sine beta is cancelled by sine alpha sine beta, and we have the formulas cos alpha cos beta plus sine alpha sine beta is equal to cos of alpha minus beta, and in the denominator sine alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sine beta is equal to sine of alpha minus beta. The angle has same, or cos over sine is equal to cot of alpha minus beta, which is required left hand side. Part number 3 of question number 7. Tan alpha plus tan beta over tan alpha minus tan beta is equal to sine into alpha plus beta over sine into alpha minus beta. Here we take left hand side, tan alpha plus tan beta over tan alpha minus tan beta. First we convert the expression into sine and cos. The expression can be written as sine alpha over cos alpha plus sine beta over cos beta. Similarly, in the denominator, sine alpha over cos alpha minus sine beta over cos beta. LCM of cos alpha and cos beta is equal to cos alpha cos beta. Cos beta multiplied by sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha multiplied by sine beta cos alpha sine beta. Similarly, in the denominator, LCM of cos alpha cos beta, cos alpha cos beta, sine alpha multiplied by cos beta, sine alpha cos beta minus cos alpha multiplied by sine beta, cos alpha sine beta. In the numerator, cos alpha cos beta is cancelled by cos alpha cos beta in the denominator, and we have formula sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sine beta is equal to sine of alpha plus beta, and in the denominator sine alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sine beta is equal to sine into alpha minus beta, which is required right hand side.